What's up, you guys? Joker back. Today we're taking a look at the Lifchik Type 2 system, and this is the second pattern, Lifchik, and this is a canvased chest rig of Soviet origin. How to explain this the easiest? The second pattern, this is like a 2.0 version. It's made out of canvas, like I said before. It has a similar design to the first version, which was issued and visible in deployment during the Afghanistan campaign for the Russian soldiers. However, this one you're watching here right now, this one was released past 1989, I believe, and so far as from what I can tell from research, it was released 1989 after the Afghanistan campaign, and therefore it saw no use there, but much more in the Chechen First War, and also small regional fights like Akbasian and stuff like that. I'm not really good with the pronunciation of the countries and the republics, so I'm very sorry for that. But let's start talking about the two main belts, as they're called. We'll remove this one for now and just focus on this one. So this is the whole chest rig system itself. As you can see, it's pretty simple design, and it really is when it comes down to nothing. It's two pouches here for grenades, but you can use them for whatever you want if they can fit it. I jammed down here like a first aid just to show that it's possible, but it's definitely probably not what this whole pouch was designed for, seeing as I can't even really close it. But removing this one just to kind of show you a little bit. So you have 4 grenade pouches, and you have 3 main pouches here for magazines for your rifle. Now what I've done here, as you can see, I put in one of my taped, double stacked, and this is also extended mag. What I have to do when I put these down is that I have to kind of strap this from the side, which isn't really a secure way of keeping your magazines fastened, but it's better than nothing. But if you remove this magazine and say you have normal sized ones, just like in the middle, it's just overfold here, hook it up. And there is also, you can use it with this top, but I don't know if that's an actual design, because this whole system is a replica. So I don't know if this was a free design move from the tailors who made this replica. But you can also close it here by the actual lid if you want a tighter grip. So putting this in back together just so you can see how it fills up. Sorry about that. So middle pouch, 2 simple double stacked magazines, so stack them on top of each other. It gets kind of tight with space, so you might have to actually do the old trick that a lot of people do with the Chicom chest rigs, which is that if you douse it in water and then push in all the magazines, it will expand if you let it dry overnight with the magazines present in the pouches. So we'll close this one. And nothing different with the last one. As you see, I just put in 2 emergency flares and a longer single extended magazines. They're not safe to keep in there at all. It just looks very cool, and it's inspired by old loadout pictures that I've seen of Soviet and Russian soldiers when they used this one. But of course you can remove this, and these actually have a space on this vest, which is of course here on the side, so you can see it. So this is where they are supposed to sit. However, I've always feel that this kind of strapping, it's not really reliable. But as you can see, you can keep it here too. So if you have an extended magazine, you cannot close it, so you have to do it from the side. and it's pretty loose. So just a heads up for you guys, if you're gonna use this, you wanna have extended mags, it's gonna bump around a lot because it's pretty loosely fitted. But let's take a look at the back. Nothing advanced at all. You can see here, very simple canvas design. Now, as I said, this is a replica, but they did a nice job trying to do with the markings, so it looks a bit more authentic. You have dates and everything. If I'm reading it right, this one should be from 1988, which I think is a bit anachronistic, judging by the facts that I read when this was supposed to be released. So, it's a really simple design. You can see kind of the buckle here. That's where you tighten your waist. Slip in these here under the shoulders. You also have these straps, you can pull them, but I don't think they're very reliable. But this is also because it is an old system. But when you wear it, it has a tendency to kind of fall out. So the more you wear it, comes out. But of course that's easily adjusted if you have tape or just really good at webbing it down. So okay, so this was like the first part of the whole system. Now the second part is just a simple belt that keeps grenades, but I thought we were gonna take a look at that too. So let's check it out. Alright you guys, so we're taking a look at the last part of this kit and the system, and that is the part B, the belt part. So the belt here is an optional belt that you attached to the bottom of this chest rig and these tabs. So you web them into these D-rings here, and then of course you put the waist strap around yourself, and there you go. You've attached 10 VOG grenades onto your chest rig. Unfortunately I only have 5, so you can see here, so I don't have this whole pouch set filled up, but they fit the VOG grenades for the Russian grenade launchers pretty nicely. I haven't tried it with a 40mm, but I'm not sure why you want to do that unless you have a very free inspired kit. I think maybe some do actually use 40mm NATOs for the Russian grenade launchers, so I shouldn't say anything, I'm not really sure. But I only have these Russian VOG ones. Other than that, it's not really much to say about this belt. It's a pretty simple, rugged design. I think it looks epic because it has kind of a Mad Max post-apocalyptic feel to it. So you could probably use this if you're doing LARPing or post-apocalyptic games or whatever. You could probably build some kind of cool kit with this belt just itself. Or the whole chest rig actually. It'll probably look great. But now, to conclude this video, this was a quick video, I know that, and I know I also been away for a long time, and I'm very sorry about that, but sometimes you have to prioritize the personal life, and this is what has happened right now. But I'm here releasing a video, and I'm going to release one very soon too, with some camouflage, do a whole loadout video with this gear, and combine it with some camouflage. So stay tuned for that, guys. I hope you liked this video, and until next time, Joker out.